Let's bring in our next guest, Esperanza from Magnolia Park. Hello, how's it going? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Now, what's going on at Magnolia Park?
Getting ready for a staff Christmas party and then a resident Christmas party.
When you guys throw a party for your residents, you go all out, don't you?
Oh yeah, China, gifts, Santa comes, music. And
how many residents are out there?
We're licensed for 48, 24 and 24 dementia and 24 on the assisted.
Okay, so there's 48 people out there full time getting assisted at Magnolia Park.
Mm-hmm.
But we know that already, and you wanted to talk about something. You had a little story to tell me.
Yes, I was talking about making decisions for placement before Christmas. Is a time that is a time where people feel emotionally overwhelmed over making the decision.
Over emotional.
Yes, guilt kicks in, and there is not a right or wrong about it. It's just how people feel, and they have the right to feel that way because it's a human emotion because of the time that it is of the year. However, when they're need for the mom or dad or both of them, in this case, in this particular family I was thinking of, is both of them that need to be placed, and they have been delaying it. And yesterday the son says, I don't really want to do this because of Christmas. However, is there a recommendation that the dad goes to the hospital because he has an infection in the knee after they pull the fluid from it, that he can't postpone it. So what happens then when they postpone it, trying to do a good thing and to get through the holidays?
They're trying not to send their parents because of the holidays.
Yes.
They want their parents around for the holidays, but physically, medically, they're just...
Medically, it's, in trying to make it happen, I took a doctor that helps me, Dr. Mies, into their home setting to do a physical exam because as a nurse, there is limited to what I can recommend, suggest, and advise. But after we recommended to the orthopedic did some exams and says, oh, you're going to the hospital, and that's where he is today. And so there is no more postponing. So sometimes with the postponing, we have to measure the outcome, the goals. Is it something that is going to put us in a crises, or is it something that is going to help us? So it has to be weighed out.
But even weighing it out, it doesn't make the decision much easier, does it?
No, it's not.
And people, when you say it's an emotional decision, that they feel bad about it, but they feel bad in so many different ways.
It's true.
But in a way, you got to look at the other side too.
Right. The outcome.
Right.
And that's where the vision, and that's where a nurse like me or a doctor and a social worker will come and advise and suggest and say, because even this family, they're the ones that came to me and said, Esperanza, you have taken care of other family members. For that reason, we survey the whole town, and yet you're the one that we want to come to. And when they come to me like that, well, it's kind of like they're family of a family. So whatever I'm doing, it takes priority to assess what it is that they need. Whether they end up coming to us or not, they're still part of, their cousins with another couple that we took care of that was with us for like 6 years. So when that happens, we're taking care of, and even though they know they've been there, the couple was the one that suggested that the kids look at our home, and they know that they're going to get great care, and essentially they're going to be adopting another family. Even then it's hard because it's not something that you're ever ready for until the moment happens. That's a journey.
But the situation for the mother or the father, it can get better.
Yes, it does.
Than the situation that they're in.
Yeah.
And it's just different. It's different for the family.
Ideally for me, 2 weeks before Christmas, that way you give the person moving in who has very little to negotiate the surroundings and make the transition with, 2 weeks to get to know their where everything is at.
Situated a little bit.
So when Christmas banquet comes, then we have everybody there. The kids can come. Everybody come. For 2 weeks, we have a 2 weeks to 4 weeks adjustment period, where many times I've stayed in their bedrooms trying to help them learn, through the night.
You stay there with them?
Yeah.
To make them feel more comfortable?
Yeah, to see what their toileting patterns are, what times they go to the bathroom. If they have fears, I don't want them to feel scared.
Right.
And I did tell the daughters and the sons that I will take care of them, so that's what I do.
If people want to come by Magnolia Park, they can come check it out, can't they?
Absolutely, anytime.
And where's it at?
2950 East Douglas off of Lovers Lane in Visalia.
How big is Magnolia Park as far as the grounds?
It looks like a 5-acre type property, but it's in a corner. We're in our own little area, and it's pretty comfortable, quiet.
I've seen it. It looks like it's very, very nice. Esperanza, I want to thank you for coming by the Buzz. It's always good to see you. I love what you do.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back on the Buzz. Stick around.